right. We made it back with all of our technical problems nice and fixed. We're back live on the Pepper Pack podcast with Elaine. The side of me, is our Dr. Pepper teacher.
What's up, guys? How's it
Dario.
going?
I'm the other Dr. Pepper teacher.
Cookie Monster of Dr.
That's right.
Cookie Master,
Cookie
sorry.
Master, that's right.
I said Cookie Monster. My bad.
Yeah, that's because I eat all the cookies. See, then the question becomes, if there are no cookies, am I just a monster?
Ooh.
You said it. I'm just going to drink without pepper.
But that's all right. I got cookies.
All right.
They're actually not German. They're Austrian cookies.
So to recap, in case you missed out on what was going on, we just introduced Elaine. We were talking about how you started your love of Dr. Pepper. You told us that you weren't much of a soda drinker growing up, but when you were in high school, your brother gave you just a random bottle that you didn't know what it was, and he's like, "Drink this," and I was like, "No, not happening." But you have a lot more trust in your family than I do in mine, and so you drank it, and you're like, "Hey, this is actually good, and I love it." But before we get going, I'm going to blame my technical difficulty. We have a man in the field. So let's bring in our man in the field. Let's hear what he has to say. What's up, man?
Hello, everyone. Hello, can you hear me? Back at the
we can hear you.
We can hear you. We can hear in the studio.
You seem to be on location somewhere. Can you tell us where you're at?
Yes, I am at a unclosed barbecue joint here in Lubbock, Texas, telling you that they serve Dr. Pepper in bottles here with the real sugar. It's going great.
Ooh.
I just wanted to tune in real quick and tell you that the podcast is going great. And Elaine, it is great to see you, and I hope everything is going well. And Zach, try not to be too awkward. Back to you guys.
Yeah.
Too awkward? What do you think I am, an empty can of Dr. Pepper?
Hold on, breaking news. Yes, this is possible. Zach has been.
All right, that's all we have for our man in the field tonight. Thank you, man in the field. Oh, man, I love it.
We lost him.
Hey,
we got it back.
Some technical difficulties. We lost you there for a minute.
Okay, thank you guys so much. I just wanted to let you know that the podcast is going strong. So you guys have a great night and keep drinking Dr. Pepper.
All right.
Well,
until we drink again, Konnor. Until we drink again.
Yes. Good night.
Good night. Oh man. That was fun. That's the first time we've ever done that, so that was great. But so back to
you
Elaine.
should do that more often. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah. we the things that we do on the show, I can't explain. It just happens. So you started drinking Dr. Pepper in high school.
Mm-hmm.
When did you see or hear? How did you find out about the Pepper Pack, and what did that look like for you applying to get in?
So, fan, right? Major fan. I always have searches for Dr. Pepper on Twitter or Instagram. Mm-hmm. And then one day I so happened to be on Twitter and it popped up. And I applied immediately. I sent it to my sister, who's also a huge fan and part of the pack. And I got my reply within a month that got to get in. And then I think my sister also got it within a couple of weeks.
Breaking news. The random dude is here.
We have another random guy in the field.
Glad you can make it. Glad you got all the technical difficulties
sorted out.
Yes, we got things to get care of in the studios.
Oh, good. And you got cookies up there?
You better believe it.
Okay. Elaine, they're treating you well. Oh, you're actually over there. They're treating you well?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. And for everyone watching, enjoy the show.
Until we drink again. Oh, I love America.
Oh, I love this podcast. This is too much fun.
So, we deserve, with that kind of stuff, we deserve to be on the commercials for the fans.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now I got to retrain my thoughts, bring them back in. So you said you got a response. You applied for the Pepper Pack.
Mm-hmm. And I got in within a couple weeks. And
oh man, that's not fair.
2018, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you were a part of the birthday cake.
I was.
You got a part of that. Okay, so I was able to get that. I was fortunate. My birthday was in August, so I was one of the first sets that got it. I didn't have to wait for everyone else. I felt so bad for the July birthdays.
May, but still
Yeah.
very long. Still had
Yeah.
to wait till everybody got theirs, and hoping
mean,
that it came in.
that honestly was probably my favorite campaign from them. You know, the favorite thing we got, because I'm not a big birthday celebrator for me.
Mhm.
So getting that from my favorite brand was just amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think the thing that I enjoyed the most is everybody got it. Because I've been pretty outspoken in the portal and on here and in the Discord and in real life that I can't stand these be the first to comment. And there's only 5 that we're giving away. I mean, we're stinking Dr. Pepper. How do we not give away at least 23?
Oh, seriously?
Now,
wow.
because the last giveaway, myself, Richard, was Jensita and one other girl. We're commenting. We're waiting. And when, as soon as it popped up, I commented, and I was like the 20th person.
Oh, that's not fair.
And I was like,
Was it for the candle?
yeah.
The candle. Yeah.
See,
So,
so
I completely missed it.
Yeah,
Did
so
you,
did I.
did you see the survey they sent out about the candle afterwards?
Oh, the
No, I
survey.
didn't see that.
Okay, so they have
Yeah.
a survey on the portal talking about the candle and things. And I said the thing I really liked about the candle was how it looked like a can, but that would
Mhm.
make me never want to use it because I wouldn't want to ruin it and have it melt. I wish it came in like a metal shape like that. But then it was like almost like a wax warmer where they had the candle set inside it. So that way it always stayed in that shape or design.
Oh, that's very smart.
I'm a smart guy
Mhm.
sometimes. Sometimes. But
We have
yeah,
our moments.
and then I was like, I would love to see them do that different designs with like the old school logos with like the frosty pepper and the alma pepper and
Oh,
the
yeah.
beverages. Put those on the candle in different designs, and so then you can collect like a 6-pack of different designs. I thought that'd be cool.
Or give out a 6-pack of designs already. That way you
Mhm.
have them all.
Yeah, to maybe like your favorite podcast who doesn't get paid or sponsored, but loves y'all a lot.
Wait,
Mhm.
wait, we get paid?
No, I said we don't get paid.
Oh,
Because-
okay. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait a minute. Like, are you guys telling me forgetting something or haven't told me something yet?
Hey, you know those cookies that are showed up on your door the other day? You're welcome.
That's what that was. I knew it.
No. So Elaine, I said, I gotta get the E.
Yes, you
My
did.
bad.
Elaine.
It's
I
all right.
got-
It's all right.
So Elaine.
Elaine.
As long as you don't call me alien, we're good. I've had that.
Oh,
Well, I
my
mean,
goodness.
Dr. Pepper's flavor is out of this world. So,
True.
oh yeah.
Oh,
All right.
Okay. So, question for you: what is your favorite? I'm gonna say variation of Dr. Pepper. You have the original, just the regular flavor. You have the diet, the cherry, the dark berry, the berries and cream, the
Cream soda and Dr.
cream
Pepper.
soda,
And cream.
vanilla flow.
we all
Cherry
know your
vanilla,
passion for vanilla float.
the fantastic chocolate, the vanilla flow. The
Always
Dr.
get vanilla
Pepper
float.
bourbon, vanilla flow. The jelly bean, the peeps. Like, what is your go-to flavor of Dr. Pepper? As I sit here and eat my Dr. Pepper float ice cream, that would
Well,
be delicious in a can
I
of
haven't
vanilla
tried
float.
the ice cream, but and I know your passion for vanilla float, but I had to stick
Mhm.
with the classic. I mean the normal in a can.
Okay.
Classic
Now-
flavor.
Now, when people say classic,
I know
are we talking the real sugar or are we talking the regular?
the regular.
Mhm.
A regular, yes. Although I do have the real sugar one, and I have a couple of bottles of Dublin still unopened.
Ooh.
Wow.
But I
Okay.
save
so
those
we-
for special
So
times.
we might have to have a discussion later because I want to see these bottles because if I don't have them or because I have different designs, I might have to offer you some.
I think I
cash
have
or
6
Dr. Pepper.
actually.
Well, perfect. We'll talk after the show. That way, no one else steals them.
The
That's
first
all
5
thanks
people
to
to
my
comment.
sister.
The first 5 people that comment will get.
No.
So that was great for Dario being in the show tonight. Man, you're gonna get me in trouble. No, so you said the regular, and now do you have a preferred method of it? Like, I tend to drink the can because it's easy. When I was talking to my coworker this morning because she's like, "Hey, I'm going to Starbucks. Do you want me to get you guys?" She sent me and there's 3 5th grade teachers. She's like, "You guys want anything?" I was like, "Nope, they don't sell Dr. Pepper at Starbucks." And she's like, "Well, what if they had a bottle?" And I was like, "They don't." And I was like, "Honestly, I don't care for the bottle because what I do is I drink it and I'll sit down and put the lid on it, and then I'll forget and I'll find it later and it's like not cold and half flat, and then you have to pour it into a cup with ice and add more Dr. Pepper in it, which, by the way, is a great way to reuse Dr. Pepper that's flat. I've tested it out multiple times. If you add it to a new can, it kind of just revives it, so you didn't get that
I've done
flat
that.
flavor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But in a bottle, when it's like in your car or something, like, or if you're driving and you have like a little bit left and you get out and forget it's in there, and then you go back in. Like I said, it's been over 100 every day this week. It's just like not the kind of hot Dr. Pepper I want.
Especially when
Well,
they
I just
explode.
like it ice cold. Just ice cold in a can,
In a
out of the
can?
fridge. Yeah.
Okay. So are you pouring that can in a glass with ice, or are you
No,
just okay?
just chugging it.
straight
Okay.
from the
Yeah.
can.
No, you mentioned the glass bottle though. I'd say my preferred method for myself would be that glass bottle chilled. It's just got a different flavor to it.
I have one too,
Ooh,
which I
nice.
have 2
Okay.
4-packs actually. Still.
Okay, so
Nice.
I have several of those cans. I have some down there, but I don't know. They say with real sugar, but I don't know if it's the true Dublin recipe unless it says
No,
Dublin
it
on
tastes different. It tastes
Yeah.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I the only sad thing is that recently they got my supplier of my real sugar Dr. Pepper. They haven't been giving them any of them to sell, so I've been going without since before the wedding. Sadness.
That is
I
sad.
have a couple spots where I still buy them from, and I tend to buy them out
Mhm.
when I do see them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they've been every time I come into the store because they're like in the middle of nowhere, and they're
Mhm.
like, "We're so sorry, these still have not come in yet." Like, man,
Oh.
like I know
And then
they've been asking.
You walk in and they're like, "Oh, he's back."
Oh no, they like it when I come in. I go buy a whole bunch of them.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
But
no,
like they recognize you. They're like, "Oh, he's our go-to."
that's right. And so, but
Mhm.
man, there's something about the real sugar one in the glass bottle. It is good.
Yeah.
But no, wait, now, so quick question. So we're talking about being in the pepper pack, even like getting the birthday stuff, the birthday
The birthday cake.
yes, and the birthday cake, Dr. Pepper. What other fun memories have you had from being in the pepper pack?
So honestly, I like all the testing kits. Like that one that came in that vault looking thing. What was it? The zero sugar,
I
was
don't want
it?
to talk
Yes,
about it.
the zero sugar ones.
Sorry?
Yeah,
So,
those were
no,
really
no,
cool.
well, I'm glad people got it, but I was notified by Dr. Pepper that they were sending it to me. But that's right when COVID was happening, and it got lost in the mail, or they didn't send it, and I never got it.
Oh, that's not
But I
fair.
mean,
They didn't send you another one?
no. But I mean, I did get the vanilla, or not the vanilla, the
Strawberries and
strawberry cream. I got the dark berry. I got the cream soda one up there. I got the fantastic chocolate. I got the Dr. Pepper bourbon. So I mean, I've been fortunate enough to get a lot of the different test flavors. But yeah, that vault was really. I love the packaging on that.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
That was a good one. Yeah, the zero sugar one had a nice look to it.
Yeah, and it
All right.
it really does have a nice flavor as far as like not having that weird aftertaste. So I've been happy with that. But have you? I don't want to go to my good question yet, but what has have you had an opportunity to meet any other Pepper Pack people in person?
Not in person, other than my sister.
Well,
But-
yeah, that's pretty helpful.
But no, there was a meetup here.
Mhm.
I think it was like 3 years ago, but I wasn't able to attend.
Where about in the country are you at?
Southern California?
Hey, Dario's
Oh,
over in
hey.
SoCal.
Well, not necessarily Southern California. Fresno
It's
area.
all California.
Okay, I'm down the street from Disneyland.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
yeah. No, that's like good 3-4 hours away.
Yeah.
So that's like not the happiest place on earth because they don't sell Dr. Pepper.
They don't, but you can bring it in.
I know, but that's like you can't claim to be the happiest place on earth if you don't have Dr. Pepper.
But I agree with that.
It's just like
There's
false
truth to
advertising.
that.
But okay, my big question that I was kind of hinting at earlier. We like to ask if Dr. Pepper approached you and said, "Hey, you've been a part of the Pepper Pack for a while. You're familiar with the promotions and the campaigns that we create and do. You have access to our budget. There's no limit. What is something you would like to do, whether it's with the Pepper Pack or just Dr. Pepper brand, to help promote Dr. Pepper?"
So I think I would do like a correspondent type thing and travel around the world, meeting fans outside of the US. I know there's a lot of us here and
And
we
you're
are
gonna
awesome.
bring the podcast with you
Of course. I mean,
document and all that. Mhm.
did somebody mention a
she could-
plane?
she-
We were going to get a plane or something. We can take that plane and go across.
Ooh, yeah.
She could be our person on the field. In the field.
Yes, please.
We'll have
Just
23
not during
different
a
peppers in the
hurricane.
field. It's raining cats and dogs. And then you have a 24 pack of Dr. Pepper go flying. And Dr. Pepper.
That would be pretty cool.
That
I mean, because
Until
I
you
know
get
there's a
knocked
lot
out.
of different cans. There's a lot of different
Mhm.
cans that I don't have that are overseas that I would like to
Mhm.
get.
So I have a whole
So-
shelf on my wall that is all my overseas cans. I got several Japanese cans. I really like the Mexico cans because they don't have all the different flavors in Mexico. So like during the Jurassic World movies and the Avenger movies,
Mhm.
they put all those different cans on actually the regular Dr. Pepper.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so I didn't have to buy like the cherry and strawberry or diet and all that.
Yeah.
So are you a collector of Dr. Pepper things?
So I mean, not as big as you.
I mean,
If I had the space,
Stop.
though, I'd give a run for your money. But no, I don't. I
well, that's good
stopped
because I don't have a lot of
because
money
I ran
anymore.
out of
'Cause
space.
Yeah, we just have we just have a few things in our
I mean,
collection.
just just little things here and there.
Yeah,
Uh-huh,
just a wall
sure.
full of stuff, shelves full of stuff.
I mean,
No,
I
not
have
that
stuff.
much.
I have stuff in storage. I have stuff in my bookcase. And then my sister has a whole set too. So it's like, if I had the space, I think I would
Okay.
add to
So
it.
we're gonna have to recruit you because I'm still working on filling guests. And now that you've been on the podcast, you're like, hey, this is actually pretty easy and fun. We'll have to have you help us get your sister on.
Yes.
And we can bring you back on with that episode. And so whenever she says anything, but like were you in the Pepper Pack first?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, so think like, but I've been in the Pepper Pack longer.
No,
'Cause,
but you know what she'll throw in? She'll throw in that she's the one with the Dr. Pepper tattoo. So she
Ooh.
might got me beat there.
So yeah,
Ooh,
I do want a Dr. Pepper tattoo, but I got to figure out like what I want and where I want to get it. Like I love the King of Beverages.
Yeah.
Then very-
That's my favorite
Cali-
slogan.
But just figuring out where, if I want it on like the arm or the back or you get all these guys getting these eagles across their back. I just need that lion.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
The Dr. Pepper
Yeah.
line. There you go.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
That would be something.
Mm-hmm.
But, all right.
So, what is the longest you have gone without Dr. Pepper?
Ooh, you're really gonna ask that question, huh?
I am
Okay.
because I know for myself it's been I've done 40-day fasts and stuff with my church. Before I went to South Africa in 2010, I knew I was gonna have to give up the Dr. Pepper because they didn't have it in South Africa. And I was there for 6 weeks, and I found a can on my last day there. But I had it here and there before that, but I really cut down my drinking because I knew that I wasn't going to get it. But I think, let's see, times 7. So yeah, about 40 days is probably my longest
Wow.
that I've gone without Dr. Pepper.
What about you, Dario?
6 months.
Okay, so I have both of you beaten a year.
Ooh. Whoa.
So that makes I
Yeah.
think that makes you the loser though.
I know.
Okay,
Sorry, that was
remember.
Good memory is that the
Yeah.
very next day, my family came over and we all drank a Dr. Pepper
Mhm.
together. So
There we
that was
go.
pretty cool. Yeah.
So yeah, when I finished the first time I did my 40-day fast, I was working at a grocery store and in the video rental department way back in the day when they had those. And yeah, you remember
What are
those.
video rental departments?
For you young whippersnappers, there's this thing called Blockbuster. It was kind of like that. But yeah, I knocked out 3 cans there, and my buddy was having a bunch of friends over, and he told me to bring over a 24 pack. So I grabbed a 24 pack of Dr. Pepper and drank the whole thing at his house. And so
Mercy.
27 cans in a day is my personal record.
Oh, wow.
It was a good
That's a bit of
day.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
That's a bit of the Dr. Pepper.
Mhm. It was good. But
Wow.
I don't think I've asked you this yet. Forgive me if I did, because I just, in my teacher brain, I teach 3 classes of the same math.
Mm.
And so my kids all day today, I'm like, have I told you guys this yet? Have I asked you this question? Because by the 3rd time you do it, you feel like you've repeated yourself over and over again. But do you have a favorite Dr. Pepper slogan?
Yeah, so King of Beverages was my favorite.
King of Beverage?
I
Okay.
actually did a marketing class, and my brand was Dr. Pepper. So I
Oh,
got
nice.
to learn about all their slogans, and I got to write about it. So King of Beverages was my favorite.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Between that, the Liquid Sunshine,
Oh, yeah.
the 1024, the Alma Pepper.
Alma Pepper was a good one.
Yeah, there's just so many great, like,
Yeah, really good,
Dr.
really
Pepper
good
go-tos.
slogans.
I don't think there's one I don't like.
There's been a couple that, not necessarily that I don't like, but I was just kind of like,
Like which one?
Yeah.
I gotta think. Maybe, and so when I first joined the Pepper Pack, and I was on Facebook with the when they first created the Pepper Group. I don't know if you guys remember. I posted like all these different slogans of Dr. Pepper. And I was like, which ones have you heard of? Which ones haven't you heard of? I found them on Wikipedia, and so I went back to make sure they were actual slogans and they were used. But there were a lot of just random ones that I had never heard of. I love the Herman or Harmon,
The Harmon ones.
the caveman one, but there was just some out of this world ones that were like overseas style branding things, and I was just like, nah, I'm okay with that now. But I can't.
But I
think
mean,
of
for
them
that
off the top of my
target market, I think it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But-
I mean, they're still selling it.
This
Mhm.
is true. But I really enjoyed the Pickup Pepper that they did a couple years ago,
Oh,
where they had
yeah,
all the different designs, and they brought Pepper Pack ambassadors in to design them. And I was like, oh, that'd be so cool to just be able to, not even if they didn't let me design it, but just to see that process and be in the facilities and check out all the Dr. Pepper stuff. Have you had a chance to ever go to the Waco Museum?
No, I haven't. But that's kind of one of my bucket lists.
It's
I mean, you
totally
have
worth
to.
it.
If you're a fan,
yeah.
you gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
when Josh and I went for the 1-year anniversary of the
Mhm.
podcast, they were very kind and gracious to us. They gave us the Extreme Pepper tour with our families. So we had a one-on-one curator that just walked us through and made me look silly. She just took my Dr. Pepper knowledge and was like, "You're a child. I'm going to teach you the real way." And I was like, "This is the way." And just being able to go in their back vaults and see the collections was awesome. As a collector myself, I was just like, I wanted to take pictures of things because there's things that I had never seen and I haven't seen since
Mhm.
that I wanted to be able to look for, but they didn't want people to know what they had and how they kept it and everything. So
So are people not allowed in the vaults? Is it just like a special
no,
thing?
Yeah, so when you are at the museum, they have two buildings. The main building is the big multi-level museum,
Mhm.
and then the other building that's right adjacent to it um, is a like soda fountain shop. And when you walk in the soda fountain shop, they have like a window to the left, and then over to the side is all the chairs and everything. And in that window, you can see one of their vaults.
Oh,
And
cool.
then they'll take us back through some hallways, and they have three vaults. They have a photo or like a media vault that has all your film and everything in, and they don't let people in there because of the air and the lighting. They don't want it to damage the stuff, which we totally understand.
Mhm.
And then the other two vaults, they have just memorabilia from commercials, advertisements, displays. They have all a bunch of glass bottles and cans, and like they have like what's the thing in the library where you can just like the different catalogs where you can see all the ads and everything. They had just like shelves of ads that you could just flip through and see all the different stuff. And I could have spent hours in there, but they wouldn't let me touch anything, and they wouldn't let me take any pictures. And Josh and my wife were both like, "Zach, shut up," because I was like, "I won't show it to anybody, I swear." And they just
Oh,
wouldn't
that's
let
so
me.
cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, if anyone gets a chance to go, definitely check out the Extreme Pepper experience. We did the Make a Soda and Taste a Soda experience too. The
Mhm.
Make a Soda was pretty fun. Honestly, wasn't a big fan of the Taste of Soda because they are just a bunch of different Keurig Dr. Pepper soda flavors, and you're just kind of tasting them and things. So they weren't even Dr. Pepper. Like one of them was Dr. Pepper, and then there was like the grape and the lime and all these different sodas. I was like, no, I just want Dr. Pepper. Give me, how about you bring
No,
me
you
some
mix
vanilla
that stuff in
float?
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah,
You guys vanilla float.
yeah.
Mm.
So, but speaking of that, I did give them a can of vanilla float because they didn't have a can anywhere in their museum.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, they're people. They were like, oh, we've never seen this. I'm like, come on, how have you not seen vanilla float? And so, their marketing, our HR lady that we got to know, that invited us out there. We interviewed her, and I cracked open a can of vanilla float and shared it with her, and that was the first time she had it. So I was like, spreading the love of Dr. Pepper.
So did she like it?
Oh yeah,
Nice.
but
And it is Dr. Pepper.
Mhm.
but it's just that aftertaste of that ice cream that just it's so perfect. So
Oh yeah.
we need to take a Dr. Pepper drink break. So Dario's got a question that he loves to ask. And I'm hoping as I talk about this, I'm reminding him because I'm going to use this segment to go get another can.
Yes. So as you know, my question I always like to ask is, what's your favorite food pairing with Dr. Pepper? As you know, well, mine is the
Cookie.
cookie. Is the cookie.
So you can never go wrong for me. Dr. Pepper and pizza,
Mm-hmm.
and Dr. Pepper and popcorn.
Hmm.
Now I've never done a lot of popcorn, but actually, let me rephrase that. I had a student one time, and I'm not going to say who or when, but their parents. My students always love to bring me Dr. Pepper stuff, and I love getting it. Even if I already have it, I'm like, this is awesome. I'm thankful that they thought of me and wanted to bring me something.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like this Dr. Pepper flavored popcorn from a craft show. It about killed me. Like, I took a bite of it. Like, I just threw it in a handful because I was like, oh, awesome. I'm going to eat it in front of them. And I love all things Dr. Pepper, so this will be great. Never again. I am scarred.
Wow.
It had
No.
one of the worst aftertastes I've ever had. Like even after drinking and eating other stuff, I could just had this burnt flavor in the back of my throat.
Mm.
And like sometimes I'll choke it down and swallow it just and like, oh, thank you. I straight spit it out right in front of the girl, and I felt so bad. I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, I can't. I was like that, and she's like, is it that bad? And I gave her a piece, and she like Oh, I was like, yeah. I was like, tell your mom thanks, but sorry, I can't eat it.
It's horrible.
That's
Oh
messed
man.
up.
I was like, I can't. I'm a pepper pack ambassador. I gotta eat this, but it was. Whew,
So
I'm
that
gonna
answers
go.
the question though. Was it worse than the candy canes?
I didn't mind the candy canes.
I didn't like the candy canes.
Candy canes weren't bad, but yeah, this was so much worse than candy canes.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah,
That's rough.
I
probably
never tried the candy cane.
So they had a candy
Not
cane
worth it.
soda pack. It had like 3 different soda flavors, and one of them was Dr. Pepper. They had like soda, or Dr. Pepper, orange soda,
And a root beer.
and a root beer.
Mm.
And so yeah, it just the flavor was there for a little bit, but the aftertaste was just not a good mix.
Mm.
On a scale of 1 being terrible and 23 being hey that tastes like Dr. Pepper, I think Dario gave it a negative 23. I mean,
Okay, so then I'm
he's-
not missing out.
He's about to cry thinking about it.
Not a thing.
I know, I can see
You
it.
missed out on nothing. Now the Jelly Bellies.
Them are good.
Oh yeah, those are good.
That's
Yeah.
that's a whole nother thing.
I do like the jelly beans. So yeah, let's ask this question. Out of the different Dr. Pepper type of food products or flavored products, what are some that you've had that you've enjoyed? Because we just mentioned
So-
the Jelly Bellies.
The Jelly Bellies are good. I like the chapstick, even though that's not made anymore.
Please,
and then
please tell me you like it when you put it on and you weren't one of those kids that were sitting in the corner eating
no, when I put it on.
it. Okay.
And I honestly like the Peeps because it tasted to me like Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, the
I mean,
Peeps were
very
better.
sweet, but the Peeps were pretty good.
Yeah.
The peeps actually were pretty good. They weren't bad. I was surprised with the peeps.
Yeah, so was I.
Mhm.
Alright.
Were you able to have the Fantastic Chocolate when that came out?
I did. I got a can.
Okay, so I know everybody says it tastes like a Tootsie Roll, which I totally get. But did you get a chance to put it in ice cream?
I did not. Although we still have a can, I believe. My sister
Okay.
has one. She didn't open hers.
Quickly, okay. So as a collector, let me tell you, the cans will eventually leak.
Yes,
And
I know.
then you've wasted all your Dr. Pepper.
Yep.
So don't waste it. But it tastes 100 times better if you put it in some ice cream.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna tell her.
Because the vanilla ice cream, or I use vanilla. Josh used like chocolate chip or mint chocolate chip. But just the creaminess of the ice cream, it doles down that chocolate flavor, and it really makes it taste really good.
Well, I mean, it did taste kind of like a Tootsie Roll, but it wasn't bad. Actually,
It wasn't
tasted pretty
bad,
good.
but it wasn't great.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, the fact that they did a Dr. Pepper and chocolate, like,
Yeah.
that's something. And it was, and again, I mean, I enjoyed it. All my students enjoyed it, so I shared it with my students right before Christmas break, so
that's
that
nice.
I wouldn't get in trouble because I'm technically not allowed to give them soda.
Oh, wait, what grade do you teach?
That I teach 6th grade, but that was when I was teaching 4th grade.
And
so-
I teach 5th grade, and I used to teach 4th grade.
Yeah. So they keep getting older and older. And,
So yeah, that was actually one of my previous students that was in here at first.
Yeah.
And then our show crashed, and we started
Crashed.
again, and now they're gone.
Yeah, we lost it.
That's all right.
Sadness. But that's all right.
We got a
we worked
main
out
here.
the technical difficulties.
Yeah, we got it going.
Yeah, we're all good
And-
now.
Yeah.
Yes, and the men in the field made sure that everything was great and taken care of, and so we're smooth sailing has been going on since that. And
So
for the most part.
I'm sitting here thinking because I just that whole crash in the show threw off my questions. But you said you have a few Dr. Pepper things that you collect here and there.
Mhm.
Is there anything that like you have as like a wish list item that you would love to add to your collection or love to have as a Dr.
So I
Pepper item?
wanted the mini fridge, but I didn't get the mini fridge.
Are you talking the red one or the blue one?
Both. Either one. I wanted it.
Oh, the red one was at Walmart.
Walmart, yeah.
Okay.
We
Oh
we
man.
looked around and we couldn't find it.
Well,
Wow.
I'll look at because I almost got my. Okay, I kind of did get myself in trouble with my wife, but she forgave me. She loves me, so thank you. I found like 20 at a Walmart here in Wichita, and so I bought all of them.
No way. Did you really?
But what
You
I
bought
did
'em
is
all.
I got on here and on the Pepper Pack Facebook way back when they first came out. I said, okay, guys, I'm not interested in making money. I want to help you guys get them. I have this many. If you'll pay the price of the fridge and cover the shipping, I'll mail it to you.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I ended up mailing them all out and getting my money back. But up front, my wife's like, "What are you doing?"
Oh man, I missed that post.
Well, that was what 2 years, 3 years ago.
3
Yeah,
years
it was
ago.
a couple years ago.
Yeah. So yeah, I have one of the little fridges, and then I think we were actually doing a podcast when Dr. Pepper had teased about the blueberry or the dark berry fridge. And right before the podcast went live, I think Richard was on here and he's like, hey, they just released the blue fridge on the Perks. And so we all went in and bought it. And then we started our show and we're like, yeah.
Yeah, I missed out on that one too. I didn't have enough points, so.
Yeah. Now, let me get started talking about points. I love the Pepper Perks. I love the
Another
concept of it. No, man, this isn't a soapbox. This is a water tower. I'm way up there. I'm in Fansville water tower screaming. I just thought of that, but that was pretty good, huh?
Not bad.
The Fansville new points they just released.
Mm-hmm.
What is it, 900 points or something like that?
2,000 points.
2,000 points.
Yeah.
So I'm figuring out, right, I get 15 points per 12 pack that I buy. 15. Sorry, I had an email from my coworker asking me a tech question and it distracted me. Squirrel. But
Yeah,
15 points per 12 pack back on my soapbox. So let's see. What do we say? 2,000, Dario? Is that what you said it was?
It's like 2,000 something.
So 2,000 divided by 15, that's 133 12 packs. Okay, so 133, and currently right now in Wichita, a 12 pack is $8.
Oof.
$1,064 for that. They either got to drop that price down a little bit, or they got to start giving us more points for those 12 packs and 24 packs.
I think maybe they do that for the people that have been saving their points, to kind of be like, oh, let me get this like super expensive one.
Well, and I get that, but like, I know various people who they resell and they run concession stands, so they're just they have 2,000 points banked in their account at all times, and so then they end up buying it and then reselling it on eBay or something like that for stupid money, which is another water tower that I won't get on right now. I like to be vocal if
we're on the water tower right now. It'll be a minute, Elaine.
So back in the day, I'm kidding.
Hey, I know, because I miss out on stuff and I go on eBay and it's already there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've shared this story before, so I won't share it now. But I'll catch you up later on why people that resell stuff really rub me wrong. But I won't drag our listeners through that again. They're like, Zach's crying again. Change the episode. Okay, so we were talking about Dr. Pepper tattoos. You said your sister has a Dr. Pepper tattoo?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask like what logo it is, but I also don't want to steal that from her when we hopefully can have her and you back on this episode on the show. Would you ever want a Dr. Pepper tattoo?
Yeah, actually, I wanted it first, but she beat me.
Oh,
to
she
it.
stole it. Dang.
But it's okay. It's okay.
Words.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh.
It's all right.
All right.
Oh wow.
What style or logo did she go with?
It's a classic bottle.
Okay.
That's all I'll say. So,
All right.
and it's on her arm.
On her arm.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Now, did she do like those ones where they stretch the bottle out with heat, and so they're all weird shapes, so it just goes all the way up her arm?
No, no. It's the size of a Dublin, actually, I believe.
Okay.
Dublin bottle, so
Alright.
it's pretty small.
Now, if you got a tattoo, is that the style you were wanting, or excuse me,
I think I want a bottle cap. I
oh,
like the bottle cap. Yeah.
see, there's so many things I think would be cool. Like I love the almond pepper. I think the Pepper Pack logo would be cool since we're
Oh yeah, that's
ambassadors.
pretty cool. Yeah.
If you could somehow convert like the Pepper Pack logo into a bottle cap shape with the logo on it. But then do you
Or
do
like
like just a silhouette?
Or like a patch. Like the patch,
Yeah.
they actually can make it look like a patch on your arm. So that's
Because
pretty cool.
that's
I
the
think I
thing,
would do something like that.
As a teacher though, I mean I have tattoos on my wrist, but they would like us to have them covered.
Oh.
So I can get away with my watches, putting watches and stuff on. But I think it'd be cool to like do like the calf. You know how a lot of guys do like the eagle ripping out of their leg or whatever. They'll have like the claws that looks like their skin's ripped, and they have like American flag or whatever behind them coming out. I think that'd be cool. Like you do like this scratch thing, and you see like the Pepper Pack logo behind it.
That's cool.
I have to find a picture because I know that example that I just described was a very poor description of what I wanted to visualize. But what about you, Dario?
And you're made of Dr. Pepper, so you know.
Yeah.
That's what you would find. So yeah, I think I like that tattoo idea.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a tattoo. I'm not a tattoo person, so
that's all right.
I probably wouldn't get one. But I mean,
we'll make you a shirt.
There
you gotta get like
one of the fake sleeves.
Yeah, the sleeves of the fake tattoo.
The fake sleeve of all the tattoo fake sleeves.
So when Dario's gonna get serious about his cookie, his Dr. Pepper sleeve comes out. And he can have them cookies.
That's right.
There we go.
There we go. We got something there.
That's a good idea.
Cool. Okay, so I'm seeing in my room. I have this jar of the salted honey roasted peanuts. Everyone hates on me because I've seen it posted on there that you're supposed to put peanuts in your glass bottles of Dr. Pepper. And it actually does give it like a Reese's peanut butter flavor to your Dr. Pepper, which is really good. Have you ever done that?
No, I've never even heard of that.
Oh, So I guess it's a big thing with the red soda, but I don't drink the red soda. I don't like the red soda. And by the way, I need all my Dr. Pepper friends to pray for me because my daughter now finds it hilarious to say the red soda's name and say she likes it. And I was like, don't you speak that evil. And
no.
Yeah, so we gotta pray for my little girl.
The rebellion.
It's just the rebellion. She's being a little punk right now, man. She's 4 going on 35, and she thinks she knows everything. And I'm like, no, you're gonna be walking to preschool. You shut your mouth.
She's gonna come home with a other soda shirt on.
Don't you put that evil on. She knows I will kick her out of this house. We'll take her to church and she'll need to repent. Not in this house.
Well, my daughter loves Dr. Pepper. I don't let her drink soda. She's too young.
Yeah.
I mean, she's 14, but still. But she will be joining the Pepper Pack. She already told me. So.
All right.
Speaking of joining the Pepper Pack, Dr. Pepper, we got a lot of people that want to join. Are we going to get any update on when this application process is going to be reopened?
I know we have a lot of prospective peppers that
a lot of people are waiting. Yeah.
But I do love Josh's idea. We should have a council of the peppers where we get like 23 of the most dedicated, outspoken people in the portal to like be the filtering system. And then we present people to Dr. Pepper to say, hey, we think these people are worthy ambassadors.
Yes.
They're already doing what we do as well. We have several that we've had on the show, several that are some of our common guests. I think when I had to restart the show, it didn't share it well because it's saying some destinations are not getting to do comments. But because normally we have people commenting with us all the time while we're talking. But yeah. So I see your Dr. Pepper shirt. Is that
Yeah.
you like to do a lot of the Dr. Pepper clothing?
I do. I have a couple of classic ones. They don't fit
Mhm.
anymore, but my daughter wears them. So
Mhm. No, I have some like that's I love wearing them, but just washing them and drying them, they keep shrinking or
yeah.
they keep fading, and I'm like, I want to wear this shirt, but I don't want to wash it afterwards and have it not fit anymore. So I
I
have
mean,
this
I will wear it
stack
until
of
it has
shirts.
holes. So
Mhm.
I'm just gonna continue to wear it.
Yeah, well that's fine. Wait for a second. Dario.
Yes.
So I know you guys said you guys are teachers.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, a fun story was that when I was in high school after I started drinking Dr. Pepper, and don't hate me, but I would charge a bottle of Dr. Pepper to write papers for my friends.
Yeah,
if
you
they
only
had like
charged a
a
bottle.
if they had well, I
Yeah.
mean, I was young, I didn't care. I just wanted a Dr. Pepper. So I would be like, okay,
mean-
get me a computer, a bottle of Dr. Pepper, and you'll have a paper in 20 minutes.
I mean,
I mean that's innovative.
yeah. I mean, I mean, you had a need. They had a need. There
So
was equal exchange.
Exactly.
So is it
And there you
plagiarism
have it.
if you write a paper for someone else? I know it's plagiarism if you steal someone else's stuff. I was gonna
No.
say you
So
could be the Dr. Pepper plagiarizer, but I don't know how that.
Yeah,
no,
that
because I
that
wasn't
doesn't sound
copying
good.
work. It was original work, but it was my work.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She was ghostwriting.
Hey, that got me. That
Ghostwriting, right.
exactly.
You're
So
the
you're
ghostwriter.
the ghostwriting Pepper.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh
Oh
man.
yeah.
Well,
No, I don't encourage your students to do that.
No.
well, I appreciate that. They should be in bed right now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
Elaine, it's been great having you on the show. It was fun to talk with you and hear your stories.
Yes.
Thank you for dealing with us during our technical difficulties and
Yes.
my half asleep brain fog. My alarm clock just told me like, "Hey, I'm going off in 8 hours," and I was like, "Shut up! Don't tell me that."
Well, thank you for
So,
having me.
yes, it was
Oh, yeah.
great.
Yes.
If do you ever mess with Discord at all? Are you in our Discord?
I am in the Discord, yeah.
Okay.
I just don't go on it as much, but yeah.
I don't ever remember who we have in there, so I always like to invite our guests back into that. But Dario, would you like to plug our socials? And
Yes.
Elaine, are you comfortable sharing your social if anybody would like to follow you?
Yeah, so it's on Twitter and Instagram, it's at Elaine Sotelo.
You see it down there? You see
Dario,
it?
I see Dario.
Yep. And I'm
You see
just
it?
the Dr. Pepper teacher.
Yeah.
I think I follow
Yeah.
both of you actually.
Yep.
But I'll double
Awesome.
check.
Yep.
Awesome. And so, definitely be sure to follow our socials. We're the Pepper Pack Pod on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube. Definitely be sure to give us a subscribe. Also, check out our Redbubble store. We'll have the here we go. We got it down there on the very bottom. Definitely check out our Pepper Pack store on Redbubble. We have a lot of cool designs. Konnor, our designer, has made so many awesome designs and shirts. You definitely want to check them out. Especially one of his newest ones, the Summer Vibes and Dr. Pepper.
Oh, I gotta get one of those before they're gone.
I know. Get them before they're gone. They are going fast. You definitely do not want to miss out on what's happening next.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Elaine, Dario, thank you.
Yes.
To our
Thank you.
guys in the field and the random guy in the field, thank you for stopping by. And until we drink again, we'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye.